What's up, guys? And I'm actually here with a WWE pay-per-view review. I know it's shocking. It happens once in a blue moon, right? Yeah, I actually watched Money in the Bank all the way through. Yes, I did not order it. I streamed it. Sue me. Anyways, here's the deal. Just gonna be a quick review, real quick. Don't want to go on forever. Plus, I got things to do. So, anyways, just gonna get on here and give you my quick thoughts. There are certain matches that kind of lost my interest. I was in a chat, so I was I was on Skype, so I was kind of chatting it away. And also Big Brother in the first hour, so I tried to pay attention as much as I can, but that's why you're not going to get star rating. So yeah, I'm going to call it a review, but it's more like a thoughts. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get the women's matches out of the way. They weren't terrible, but they weren't something to rave about. Totally, it could have been better if you had two feuds going on in these matches, but they didn't really have very many people left over after the Money in the Banks, and that's probably why they did this. But it would have kind of been nice to see Punk feud with somebody on this or whatever. But Punk's, he just got demasked, I think, and all that stuff. So, anyways, I'm not going to waste my time with the Divas. So, Unified Tag Team Championship, Hart Dynasty, and Usos. This ended totally wrong. It was an okay match, maybe like 2 stars if I had to give it a star rating. But it ended way too early, and it ended wrong. It should have never ended the way with Hart Dynasty pretty much getting a clean win, and that's it. I think Usos needed to either cheat to win or cost or like DQ themselves or something like that. But that didn't happen, so there you go. Hopefully they'll still have a second match though. Then you had Kane. I don't even know if this is in the right order. I'm just talking. Kane won the SmackDown Money in the Bank match. This was a good Money in the Bank match. I'm not saying this is maybe like up there as far as like one of the best, but it went a long distance. You saw something new with a big ass ladder that Big Show brought in, so that was cool. But it was just slow at that point. Like that point made it slow. I mean, it had its reasons, but it was just really slow, and I lost interest at some point. But then I got back into it, and then I was actually, unlike a lot of people, and especially some people that I were talking to during it, they didn't want Drew McIntyre to win. But I was actually kind of rooting for the man after it was clear that after he took that hit from Kofi, that he was going to come back and possibly win. And then here comes Kane to ruin everything. It makes sense as far as storyline with Kane, if they're going to do Kane versus Undertaker, but haven't we seen that enough? And then the storyline they're doing is like Shawn Michaels take Triple H. I've seen it before. So, anyways, there's that. But it was a good Money in the Bank match. I'll give it that. Just a little slow at parts. Then we had, I guess I'll talk about Rey Mysterio versus Jack Swagger. This match was getting really good. It was picking up, and then they said, we're done. So, that sucked. Obviously, because Kane came afterwards to cash in the briefcase already, which is good because who wants to see Kane carry around the briefcase? But it sucked in the fact that I don't want Kane champion. I'm actually one, and someone made a good point on this, but I'm actually one that was fine with Rey Mysterio being champion, but I was actually less fine with him being champion the first time. I'm more I was more okay with it this time. But anyways, I'm going a lot into more details than I was planning. But yeah, it was a good match and it could have been actually maybe a great match if they would have got time, but it being on Money in the Bank, it just wasn't going to happen, and especially with the whole Kane thing. So go ahead and talk about the Raw Money in the Bank. I marked out like crazy. This one was probably one of my favorite Money in the Banks. I'm not even going to lie. There was a lot of parts in this match that I was like, this is pretty good. Well, I might be jumping the gun with one of my favorites, but tons of great RKOs from Randy Orton. And to see, I was like, Randy Orton was my pick going in this match, and to see him going up there thinking he was going to win, and then The Miz comes out of nowhere and gets the win. I was so happy, even though I don't see him as champ. I'll talk about that later, maybe make a vid about it. Anyways. But yeah, The Miz was awesome. I'm so glad he won. He's probably going to be the first to actually win and lose. I don't know if that's what they're going to do, but I think if they let him keep it for at least 6 months, I'm fine with it if he ends up losing. So I want him to keep it for about 4 or 5 or 6 months. and maybe help that to build him up, and maybe next time, maybe he can win another one, or maybe be considered more of a main eventer then. So he's just got to work his way up there. He's not quite there, and I think the Money in the Bank might lift him up a little bit more. So props there. I marked out. I'm a Miz fan. What can I say? He's awesome. Anyways, then Sheamus, John Cena. Who cares? I was like halfway in this match anyway. I don't even remember half what was going on. I did start paying attention, and it seemed to pick up towards the end. The ending was done pretty great, I'll admit, with Nexus and all that stuff. Sheamus, winning, but it was still kind of fishy that only one Nexus guy decided to think about Sheamus winning. So I don't know if that was just kind of weird. But yeah, cage match. Like I said, I didn't pay attention that much to it. But the ending was good. I'll give it to him. And Cena, seeing some good stuff from Cena, and being how angry he is. Hopefully we'll get Cena Barrett at SummerSlam. But anyway, guys, those are my quick Money in the Bank thoughts. I actually watched a WWE pay-per-view for the first time in a while. I've usually watched pieces and then get tired of the stream. So I had a good stream, so there you go. I know it's terrible. We should order pay-per-views, but hey, do something good and maybe we'll get it. Anyways, happy about The Miz. He's awesome. That was pretty much made this pay-per-view worthwhile. If I had ordered this or put any money towards ordering it with some friends, I would have been happy. So, shocker, I know. But hey, definitely is probably the pay-per-view of the month against, or it's better than TNA's Victory Road. But anyways, see you guys later. Peace.